What's up, YouTube comic book community? This is Batcave Comics. My very first comic video. I'm really new to the YouTube community, and I just discovered all these videos a few months ago, and I've been watching as many as I can, trying to get caught up on everybody's stuff. It's like a new exciting thing for me, and I really love it. I do want to give a couple quick shout outs to Alex the Comic Hoarder, first and foremost. You know, that's kind of gave me a couple tips on possibly making a video. The Reaper, Doom 143, and Bad Avenger, which I think is kind of more my age and collected back when I collected, and still is going. So for my first video, I was kind of trying to decide what I wanted to do, and I noticed a lot of guys were posting their top 20 comic covers. So I decided to do a video similar along that line. It takes a long time to dig out a bunch of comics, so what I did is I dug out a quick 20 of really good covers. First I'm going to put that up there, because I noticed everyone's putting their wish list up. Well, this is going to be my 2018 wish list, which hopefully I can accomplish one or two of those. Who knows? Alright, so I want to get right into it, because I don't want to make this video too long, because I know some of these get drug out, and I don't want to put you guys to sleep. So anyway, the first book cover I'm going to show is an Amazing Spider-Man 196. This cover was done by Keith Pollard, and I like the old, 70s art. That's kind of what I grew up collecting. I can remember riding my bike around collecting bottles to return to buy comics, and back then they were 25-30 cents, so I would collect enough to buy a couple comics. So this is kind of the era I grew up in and really collected, and a lot of these covers have a lot of sentimental value to me for for when I was a kid. So that's the first one. Next one, Lobo #1. This is just an awesome cover. I love how they fill the whole cover up with the face. The dark colors are awesome with the red lines and a little blood dripping down. That's done by Simon Bailey. I actually had like 3 or 4 of these I had signed, but ended up selling them. But yeah, this is a fantastic cover. I love it. Punisher War Journal #6. How do you not like that cover? Not only is that an awesome cover, it's also the first time Wolverine met the Punisher, and this one was done by Jim Lee. Now, most of these books I bought at cover price back in the day. #4, Batman 289, which is done by Mike Grill. Sorry, not too prepared for my first video, but I'm giving it the best shot I can, guys. Awesome cover, the big face in the background, Batman, startled. Just an awesome cover. Now the next one, I know Scott Campbell gets a lot of credit for drawing women, but to be honest with you, I think Michael Turner is probably one of the best at drawing female characters. And this is Vampirella Strikes #1. I believe this is the variant cover. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure it is. But that's just awesome. The moon in the background, the bats flying. I mean, that's just a killer cover. Glad to have that one. Next one, Deadpool #54. And that was done by Steve Dillon. And that just says it all. Who do you think's going to win that? Awesome. Two awesome characters in the same book. Hard to beat. Next one. Carnage number 2 by Clayton Crane. Clayton Crane. All these covers are awesome. Every one of them. It's hard to choose one. I just grabbed one. But I feel Clayton Crane does the best at drawing Carnage. I mean, his Carnages are unbelievable. There's not another artist that can draw Carnage like him. Next book, Injustice, Gods Among Us, number 1. This was done by Jeremy Ratpack, I believe. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Killer cover. I saw it, when it was brand new, first out, had to grab it. There was no way I was leaving that at the LCS. It's unbelievable. Great art. Tons of characters on it. Great cover. Next one, Guardians of the Galaxy 25, featuring Thanos. Now that is the way Thanos should be drawn. Big and bad and nasty. That cover was done by Alex Garner, I believe. It's killer. Just awesome. Next cover, Annihilation number 4, which also features Thanos and Drax the Destroyer. Another matchup that you can pretty much guess who's going to win that fight. Unbelievable detail. Killer cover. Andrea DeVito, I believe, drew this. But the artwork's just stunning. Stunning. Next book would be Deadpool number 1 variant by Rob Liefeld. I know he, gets bashed for some of his artwork here and there, but he basically, he was one of the creators of Deadpool. Who better to draw Deadpool than Rob Liefeld? Killer art, killer cover. I've always liked his art, coming up. And I saw this one, I had to have it. Fantastic cover. Now I'm going to get into some graded books, and I've pretty much tried to stay away from, just expensive books. There's going to be a few in here, but the next one is Amazing Spider-Man, sorry about the glare, 238, done by John Romita Sr. and Jr. Sorry about the glare. I bought this actually on the newsstand for 60 cents. Not particularly this copy. That copy I had graded. It ended up hitting a 8.0, and I ended up selling it and then buying this one, which is actually the 75-cent Canadian variant. And I had signed by Jim Shooter and John Romita Jr. And that actually popped the 9.8, which I was, pretty excited and impressed. But yeah, this is one of my favorite covers. It takes me back. Sorry about the camera, guys. It takes me back for when, I was younger. Comics were 60 cents a piece. You could just run up to the corner store, buy a comic, less than $1. And now, they turned out to be, worth some money. Back then, you don't know that. All right. Next one, how could you not have a J. Scott Campbell cover? Unbelievable. The artwork, the detail is incredible. I had it signed by J. Scott Campbell, Edgar Delgado. I think that was the other, yeah. I actually had bought 2 of these. The other one, I also had double signed, but I ended up selling that. But, yeah, this one hit a 9.8. Awesome cover, awesome artwork, love it. Next cover, Salvation Run, done by Neal Adams. That's just unbelievable. I love the oranges, the reds, how the Joker actually kind of looks insane the way he's supposed to. Neal Adams, I believe, back in the day and today is, you know, one of the best artists that do the Batman line type you can get. And it's hard to see, but I did have him sign it right here. I've had 3 or 4 books signed by Neal Adams. I had Batman 227, which I ended up selling. And, oh, geez, I forgot. Another book I had signed by Neal Adams. I ended up selling both of them. This one I had to keep. That's just so cool. Next book up is Wolverine Origins, #2. This is the Canadian flag variant, done by Joe Quesada, or Quesada. Not sure exactly how to spell his name, but this was another one I bought, cover price. Picked up a couple of them, ended up selling one of them, but I would like to eventually have this one signed a couple times, and then regraded in their new case. This is the older case. I've had, you know, this one quite a while, but that's just a killer cover. You know, Wolverine's ready, looking like he's ready for action. Awesome. Next one, Dark Avengers, #1, variant edition, done by Marko Jordanovic. Cover, I guess. Don't ask me how to say his name. I gave it my best shot. I'm pretty sure you knew who I'm talking about, but this is a killer cover. First appearance of the Dark Avengers. You know, Norman Osborn becomes Iron Patriot. Unbelievable. Killer. Here, sorry. Let me get that little freaking hair out of there. It's not a pubic hair, I promise. And the background of Norman. Killer cover. Love it. Now, down to my last 2, and these are my 2 favorite covers. Harley Quinn, #0, sketched by Ethan Van Sciver. I love how they sketch it. They start with a pencil, go back in pen, and they don't need to do much more than that. I mean, you could see the real artistic, you know, art about the whole picture. I mean, that is just killer. I love how you can see the pencil line still drawn in there. And they do this in like about 15 minutes. And with all that being said, the detail is still incredible. I mean, that is awesome. I had it signed down here by Ethan Van Sciver, Amanda Connor, and Jimmy Palamato, whatever. Close enough. And then the very last one, another sketch by Ethan Van Sciver. I had it done the same day. I had both these done at the Orlando Comic-Con. But that is just a killer Joker. Okay, if anyone else has seen a Joker better than this, throw down a comment, let me know. But that is unbelievable. Same thing, you can still see the lines where he starts with the pencil, comes back in pen. Unbelievable. Love it. Well, that's it, my friends. My first YouTube comic video. I know it's kind of choppy. I did my best. Please subscribe. Leave a comment whether you like it, you don't like it. I'd love to hear your feedback. If there's any other videos that you would like me to post or start posting, shoot me a comment, let me know. I'll try to get it together and make another video for you guys. But in the meantime, please keep producing all them videos. They're awesome. I love to watch them. And thank you for watching my video. And yeah, that's it. See ya.